We are coming to you today from Epcot once again. Today we are here for the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival, celebrating 30 years and growing. So, side note, I was just over here by a family, and they said, "What do you think the 30 years and growing means?" And they said, "I think that means that they've been working on this one for 30 years." And luckily, someone in their family was like, "I think that means it's their 30th year doing this festival." And that person is correct. So today what we're going to do is we have gone through and done the topiaries that are found at the back part of the park in World Showcase on both the left and the right hand side. So today what we're going to do is we're going to start here at the front of the park, and we're going to do half of the park right now on the front of the park, and then we're going to do next week we're going to come back and we're going to do the other half of this area. But we're going to be starting here at the entrance. This is going to be Moana 2. Obviously we've got Maui right there, Moana right there, and then we also have Hua and Hey Hey. Hey love pugs, how you doing today? So what they always do is they always have it so whatever topiary is at the front of the park, it's always something dealing with whatever is new in Disney, typically. There's been times where it's been Sorcerer Mickey here, but overall, for the last few years, it's typically something that's new, and obviously Moana 2 is the most recent animated feature that Disney has done. So that's why we've got Maui here, Moana, Hua, and Hey Hey. Last year we had the characters from Wish. We had Asha, Star, and Valentino. And we're going to be seeing them today on our journey as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to go on this half of the park and take a look at the topiaries. And then next week we'll come back and we'll start at the Figment topiary in the central area of the park and focus on the topiaries that are over there. Now we have done a Wednesday show all about these, so some of these topiaries you've seen before. Actually, all these you've seen before if you watched that. I also did just a general video of them as well. Hey guys, how's everyone doing in the chat room today? So for those of you who are just joining us right now, we are taking a look at the topiaries that are found on the front portion of the park in World Nature, to be specific. So for me, everything that's over by the seas, the land, and Journey into Imagination. It's a very busy day at Epcot. We got here about half an hour ago. So if you're here during the festival time, they do have it so Smucker's Uncrustables are one of the sponsors for the festival. So if you go up towards the bridge between the front of the park and the back of the park, on the left-hand side, they do have it so they hand out free Smucker's Uncrustables. They are the same exact Smucker's Uncrustables that you can buy at the different restaurants here for like $6. So if you want to save some money, that's the way to do it. I've been coming over here. They give them out on Saturdays and Sundays for sure. And then I've heard Wednesdays and Thursdays, but I've not actually seen it on Wednesdays and Thursdays. But I've heard that they start at 11 and they go until they're completely out. So I usually typically get to the park around noon, with the exception on Wednesdays and Thursdays, and I usually do come a little bit later. And so when I came on Thursday, they didn't have any more, but they said that they do have them at that point. And so today we are over at Epcot in Walt Disney World, in Orlando, in Florida, and the United States of America, and North America, on planet Earth, to be as specific as possible for you. So we started off by taking a look at the topiaries that are found at the front of the park, which was Moana 2. I do have a feeling that the Moana 2 topiaries will live on next year, and I'm thinking they're going to find a area around here, around Journey of Water, to place them at. Actually, when they originally announced that they were going to have Moana topiaries this year, I wasn't thinking about Moana 2 being the most recent film and how it would make sense for it to be there. And I was thinking that they would be placing them over in this area. Also, all we had is a nice one. There is a very high chance that today we're going to be hitting our 5 millionth view here on YouTube. So if you want to watch a video or two or 4,200, that's how far we were when we first started this broadcast. Go check out a video or two, or 4,200, and help us hit our goal today. Otherwise, I'm perfectly happy hitting it just before the end of the month. We do have, what, 2 more days? Yeah, 2 more days after today. Alright, so on this side of the park, we're going to have about 4 different displays that we're going to be taking a look at. Maybe 5. There might be 5 displays we're taking a look at here. Some of them very simple. One of them brand new. We're going to end with the brand new one, though. We're going to kind of make a little loop around up here. Alright, so our first one, if you guys joined us at the start of the episode, or the broadcast, we were talking about the Moana 2 topiary has taken the place of the Wish topiary, which was at the central area, or the entrance of the park, last year, because Wish was the newest film last year. So the Wish topiary has moved to a brand new location, which is going to be right over here. So here we have Asha along with Star, and then we got Valentino down here. So one of my favorite things about this one is if you come here at night, the string that goes through all the way back into that area does light up. Much like if you remember in the film, when we first see Star and when Star first interacts with Asha, Star gets caught up in a sweater, and then all of the string from the sweater starts to pull out, and then it kind of lights up an entire area. So they kind of reenact that here during the nighttime. If I scream the like and sub, I am not going to take the risk of getting kicked out of Disney for a like and a sub. Oh yeah, our next topiaries are going to be more basic topiaries. In fact, they're actually some of the original topiaries. So 30 years ago, we had several different topiaries that were just kind of basic, kind of simple. And some of the starring ones were these butterflies. The butterfly topiaries are going to be the most common topiary that is found around the park. There is roughly, I could be wrong, but I want to say it's 15 of them. I counted them all last week, and I want to say it was 15, maybe it was 14, it might have been 16. We got some more over here, we got some more over the butterfly garden. But we have just 5 alone in this area, and then once you start getting back towards the back of the park, we've got several other ones as well. Thank you.
Você igual a palhaço.
This is Butterfly Land in here. I don't see any butterflies right now. Oh, there's some over there. Right. Oop, just flew off.
You wanted to go in there? I thought you wanted to go in there.
You can bring this roller back in. If they're both entrances and exits, so you're good. Come on in.
Alright, let's make our way to our next topiary. The next one has kind of been scattered around Epcot during the festivals throughout the years. At one point, all three of the characters were at the front of the park. At other parts, one of the characters was at the back of the park. At another point, that same character was found over at the play area. That same character was also found in all around. The characters are going to be Woody and Bo Peep, along with the three sheep, Billy, Goat, and Gruff, from the movie Toy Story. So Woody has been scattered all around the festival throughout the years. Bo Peep was added when Toy Story 4 came out, along with Billy, Goat, and Gruff. Billy, Goat, and Gruff aren't as cute this year as they have been in the past. Their hair's a little bit longer. But overall, I really do like these two. Okay, our next one is going to be a fan favorite.
I got my special little ride today.
And one of my favorites, which is going to be the Lion King topiary. Lion King topiary originally debuted about 12, 13 years ago. It was originally actually found over in the African outpost section of the park. And then it's been calling this area home pretty much nonstop for the last few years. But at one point it was found over where near Asha and the Wish area was. I'm just going to go around these people here to get a better view of it. So we got Rafiki along with Simba. And you got Sarabi on one side. And Mufasa on the other. Complete side note. Mufasa is currently streaming on Disney Plus as of Wednesday. I just finally had a chance to watch it. Really liked it. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Alright, so we've got 2 spots left on our tour. One is going to be a slight backtrack, but it's going to be worth it. So our first one is going to be right up here at Inside Out 2. This is the Emotion Garden. So this is a brand new addition this year. But we do have all these different plants, and all these different plants are inspired by specific plants with the emotions. So this is our ennui plants. Ennui's a bored emotion with apathetic flair. Her plants don't bother looking up. What's the point? Who cares? Alright, we got the embarrassed plants. Embarrassment's a shy one, soft and pink and plush. When he's in his garden, even flowers blush. envious plants. Envy loves what others have. She's a jealous one. She even envies big green plants that soak up all the sun. And our final one is going to be the anxious plants. Anxiety is a worrywart full of fear and stress. She keeps her flowers safe, but her garden is a mess. And then across the way here, we're going to have the 5 original emotions from Inside Out. Fearful plants. Fear is filled with worries. He often bites his nails. The plants that scare him most couldn't harm a snail. Angry plants. Anger is a red emotion, quite likely to explode. His favorite plants are hotheads that burn your mouth and nose. And there's people sitting in front of disgust and sadness. We'll do happiness, and we're going to make our way to our final spot here. Maybe joyous plants. Joy is a bright emotion, the happiest mood for miles. Her favorite plants are sunny and sure to make you smile. Okay, let's make our way around the corner here to our final station, which is going to be found at Community Court Hall. Now, since Community Court Hall did open last year, it has become the central location for each festival. And this year, they actually decided to throw a topiary inside there. And it's actually a really cool topiary. It's a very random character in the Disney lore, but at the same time, if you've been to Flower and Garden, you know that Flower and Garden typically focuses around 2 different characters, one of them being the orange bird, and the other one being from Spike the Bee. And the Spike the Bee is from a bunch of old cartoons from the 1940s, 50s, and 60s. He never had his own standalone short, but he was typically teamed up with Donald Duck. So we head over to that area. I do like how all these flowers here kind of remind me of Alice in Wonderland. But our topiary is going to be up here on the side. I'm going to get by all these people taking pictures of it. And there he is, Spike the Bee, in all his glory. Alright, but we're going to be ending our broadcast right here. Thank you everyone for joining us today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to join us next week, we'll be doing even more of the topiaries. We're going to be actually finishing them up next week. We've done 3/4 of the park. We just have to finish the last quarter next week. But as always, if you're not already subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe. We will see you guys all once again tomorrow for our daily video. Until then, oh yeah.